Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia's new chapter, which is on chapter 369. Now, this chapter right here was pretty cool in a certain way. I mean, we get to know a little bit about the second user, One for All. Well, not too much of it, but if anything else, let's just get this started. Well, etc. And then Deku's battle with the crazy creature. So, if anything else, let's go. We get to know about the second user of One for All when he fought All for One, you know? All for One easily was dispatching him and got him in a bloody pulp in a grip of his hand, you know? Of course, like, the second user of One for All tried to use his quirk to try to shoot a bullet at All for One, but All for One anticipated this and easily disintegrated it and is thinking in his mind, dude, you're nothing more than a stupid insect whose quirk is nothing but a slight control of little tiny objects. What the hell do you think you are, you know? Etc. Not even squirming in the last moments, you dare to mock me and smile in front of my face, and then, you know, etc. But the funny thing is that the second user of One for All, throughout all the past users, is the only one that actually made All for One cry. I mean, we've seen tears in his eyes, you know, etc. And during the last moments of the second user of One for All. But I guess it is because it might be involved with his little brother whatsoever, etc. We don't really know, but one thing for certain is that, like, the second user of One for All, I mean, like, he is the only one that's able to, like, make All for One shed some tears. And we all know All for One. The only things he ever cared about is himself and, like, his little brother. So it might be because he might have done something or said something that he's the one that took his little brother and so forth, but we have to understand that All for One can detect lies too. So whatever the second user of One for All said to All for One, it might have, like, psychologically hit him or mentally damaged him. But whatever the case may be, is like, All for One, out of all the users of One for All, the second one is the only one that actually made All for One cry. So pretty crazy. Now we go back to present time with Deku and the monster Shigaraki, you know? We have to it that, like, All for One, who's controlling Shigaraki's body, is trying to wonder, why the hell do I see all of you, you know? And we get to know that, like, All for One realizes that, like, All for One, or the users of One for All, talks about, like, All for One, you know, sorry, I'm being a little off topic because maybe the translations are a little off, but All for One therefore says, like, realizes that that every other quirk that's inside One for All grew as years came by, you know. Understanding this quirk has to go through every cell in the body, etc. And when it's stored up power because of One for All, you know, everything just, like, overlaps to it, and it packs enough power to bend the laws of physics. I don't know. And we have to it, Deku ends up using Detroit Smash Quintuplet or something like that, causing a lot of damage to, like, Shigaraki or something like that whatsoever. And then is continuing his bombardment or attacks on Shigaraki. We have to it that All for One Shigaraki is realizes that, like, that he can actually predict the kid's movements, but we have to it somehow freaking, like, that Deku managed to go into low gear to slow down his speed, you know? We have to it that, like, the second user of One for All tells him that, like, this quirk that you have, gear shifting, is that allows you to, like, change your speed while you ignore inertia, you know? And we have to it that, like, All for One Shigaraki tries to punch the ground, but all of a sudden gets smoke screened right in the face, and then, like, and then ends up having to bring, like, Shigaraki up to the air with, like, with Black Whip, you know? And, like, we have to it that, like, Deku was talking to himself, like, all you gotta do is pinpoint with force danger sense whatsoever, and then use smokescreen to distract Shigaraki, and then, like, use float to rise to the air, restrain him while he's unaware at all with Black Whip, etc. And then store up power from Quintuplet with the third Spajin and Overdrive, you know? So pretty much, like, Deku pretty much, like, has everyone on his back, causing a lot of damage to him, you know? And And we had to, the second user does tell Deku, like, you had to be careful, not just his meta ability. The reasons why that Poo-Poo moved to use that power lies in that determination. That's why we call him Quirks whatsoever, you know? And we had to it that, like, Deku doesn't plan to hold anything back, and that he shouts to All For One that I won't let you hurt anyone else, and then All For One tells him to shut the hell up, you know, you're done, etc. We don't really know. Of course, we get to see the images of Lemillion carrying like Hado, and then we see Miracle on a rock right now trying to get herself back up. As for like Edgeshot, he is inside Bakugo's body trying to revive him, you know, etc. And then we have to it like I said, Deku ends up landing a powerful blow on like All For One Shigaraki's body, and we get to see a giant hole in Shigaraki's body whatsoever, you know. I don't know, but one thing's for certain is like it's not over yet apparently, because like because All For One realizes that like what Lemillion or Mirio Togata says is correct. As the battle continues, everything I've done until now is messing up the unity of the balance between like me and Shigara and Tomura, you know. And then the second user tells him this is where it's gonna get very tough, man. Don't go collapsing me now, because you know I'm pretty sure Deku must have used a lot of power right now to like whatchamacallit, get him in a situation where he may not be able to move anymore. But I don't know. Then we have to it that like that All For One thinks in his mind, are you freaking mocking me right now? I haven't even used a single damn quirk yet. I haven't even been able to show what the true power of this body is capable of, you know? And then we have to it, All For One that's controlling Shigaraki thinks in his mind, like, it's because all these stupid underhanded tricks whatsoever, everything I've done until now. But we have to it that the All For One Shigaraki realizes that it's not over yet. Even Eraserhead realizes that he's up to something right now, and that everything I've done, whether I win or lose, is up to me now. And then we have to it that All For One thinks that he's still got a chance, and the chapter ends up with Giant Spinner going into crazy mode right now, sensing that something is possibly wrong. I don't know. But one thing for certain is that it's not over yet, and that like things are about to get very hectic from here on out, you know? We don't really know. Because it's not just Deku and All For One that we had to focus on when it comes to the fight. What about the other guy, you know, the original All For One user, you know, and then like you know, Uraraka, Ochako, you know, that kind of thing. Everyone else, you know, there's a lot of like things that needs to be done before this battle could be wrapped up entirely in terms of the final war, you know, against heroes and villains, because you get the idea. Because right now we don't really know how much time has already passed when it comes to the fight with Deku and Shigaraki, or All For One Shigaraki kind of thing. But we'll have to see. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-da!